In a big city, there was a young man named Alex. He loved computers and knew a lot about them. Alex wasn't like other people who used computers just for fun or work. He knew how to do things most people couldn't. He could get into computer networks and find secret information. Some people called him a hacker. Alex spent a lot of time in front of his computer screen. He liked exploring different systems and figuring out how they worked. Sometimes he would find ways to get into places he shouldn't. It was like a game for him, but a risky one. He wasn't a bad person, but he had a different way of looking at things. Alex saw the world through the lens of technology. Computers and networks were his playground, where he could roam freely and discover new things. Every day, Alex would sit in his room, surrounded by screens and cables. He would type quickly on his keyboard, navigating through digital mazes and unlocking virtual doors. To him, the world outside seemed distant and less exciting compared to the endless possibilities of cyberspace. Alex's friends didn't understand his passion. They thought he was wasting his time or doing something wrong. But Alex knew that his skills were special. He could do things with computers that amazed even experts. In his world, there were no boundaries except those he chose to respect. He didn't see himself as a troublemaker, just someone who saw the hidden side of technology. Alex knew that with great knowledge came responsibility, even if others didn't always see it that way. For Alex, the hacker's world was a place of endless exploration and discovery. It was where he felt most alive, where the rules were different, and where his skills truly mattered. In the same big city where Alex lived, there was a woman named Bella. Bella worked at a big company, but her job was different from most people's. She was a cybersecurity expert. Cybersecurity is about keeping computers and networks safe from bad people who try to break in. Bella's job was to protect her company's computers and data from hackers like Alex. Bella was very smart and knew a lot about computers too, but she used her knowledge to defend against attacks. She made sure that the company's systems were strong and secure. It was like building a fortress around valuable treasures. Every day, Bella would come to work and sit in front of her own computer. She would check for any signs that someone might be trying to break into the company's systems. Sometimes, she would find suspicious activities and quickly stop them before any damage could be done. Bella was always on guard. She knew that hackers were clever and could find ways to get past even the strongest defenses. She would update the company's security software regularly to make sure it was up to date and could stop new threats. Her colleagues admired Bella for her skills and dedication. They knew that their jobs were safer because of her watchfulness. Bella took her responsibility seriously because she understood how important it was to keep the company's information safe from hackers. But Bella wasn't just focused on her work. Outside of her job, she enjoyed spending time with her friends and family. She liked reading books and going for walks in the park. Bella was a caring person who wanted to make a positive difference in the world, both online and offline. Despite the challenges of her job, Bella found satisfaction in knowing that she was helping to protect people's information and privacy. She believed that everyone deserved to feel safe and secure in the digital world. For Bella, cybersecurity wasn't just a job, it was a passion. She was determined to stay one step ahead of hackers and ensure that her company's systems remained safe and trusted by everyone who relied on them. One day, as Alex was exploring different computer systems from his room filled with screens and keyboards, he stumbled upon something unexpected. He had been testing his skills by trying to get into a company's network, a big one with lots of security measures. Alex was used to encountering barriers and defenses in his hacking adventures. But this time, as he navigated through the digital pathways, he found himself in a place he hadn't planned to be: the company's internal database. It was like stumbling upon a hidden treasure chest. Alex's heart raced with excitement as he realized the significance of what he had found. The database contained all sorts of information: employee details, financial records, and even some confidential projects the company was working on. For a moment, Alex paused to think. He could have easily taken advantage of this situation. He could have copied the information, sold it, or used it for his own gain. But something stopped him. Instead of exploiting the database, Alex started to look around out of curiosity. He clicked on different folders and files, trying to understand more about what he had accessed. That's when he came across a folder labeled Cybersecurity Team. Curious, Alex opened the folder. Inside, there were profiles of the company's cybersecurity experts. One name caught his attention: Bella. The profile included information about her role, her skills, and even a brief biography. Alex found himself reading through Bella's profile with growing interest. He had heard about her before. Rumors among hackers often mentioned her skills and the challenges she posed to those who tried to breach her company's defenses. As he read, Alex began to feel a sense of admiration for Bella. She wasn't just another cybersecurity professional. She seemed dedicated and passionate about her work, determined to protect her company from people like him. Alex clicked through more files, trying to learn as much as he could about Bella. He discovered articles she had written, detailing her approach to cybersecurity and her thoughts on the evolving threats in the digital world. It was like piecing together a puzzle. Alex started to see Bella not just as a name on a screen, but as a person with values and beliefs that resonated with him in unexpected ways. As he continued to delve deeper into Bella's digital footprint, Alex couldn't shake off the feeling that he had stumbled upon something significant. He found himself thinking about her more often, wondering what she was like outside of her professional role. But Alex knew he had to be careful. Bella was someone who valued security and privacy. If she ever found out that he had accessed her company's systems, she would likely see him as a threat, not as someone who admired her skills. Despite the risks, Alex couldn't resist the urge to learn more about Bella. He continued to monitor her online activities discreetly, trying to understand her better without attracting attention. Little did Alex know that his discovery would lead him down a path he never expected, a path where admiration would turn into something deeper, challenging his perceptions of who he was and what he wanted from the world of hacking and beyond. After Alex discovered Bella's profile and learned more about her through the company's systems, he developed a secret admiration for her. He found himself thinking about Bella often, wondering what she was like beyond her role as a cybersecurity expert. Alex admired Bella for her intelligence and skills. He was fascinated by how she used her knowledge to protect the company's information and keep hackers like him out. He began to see her as more than just a name on a screen. To him, she represented someone who was dedicated and passionate about making the digital world safer. Alex kept his admiration a secret. He didn't tell anyone about what he had discovered or how he felt. He knew that if Bella found out he had accessed her company's systems, she would likely see him as a threat. He didn't want to jeopardize the respect he had developed for her. Instead, Alex continued to watch Bella from a distance. He followed her online activities discreetly, reading articles she wrote and posts she shared. He admired her insights into cybersecurity and the way she explained complex topics in simple terms. Sometimes, Alex imagined what it would be like to meet Bella in person. He wondered if they could have a conversation about their shared interest in technology. He imagined discussing the latest cybersecurity trends or debating ethical issues related to hacking. But Alex knew that his feelings for Bella were complicated. He struggled with the fact that he admired someone who was supposed to be his adversary. He questioned whether his admiration was genuine or if it was just a result of curiosity and intrigue. Despite his internal conflicts, Alex couldn't deny that Bella had made an impact on him. She had challenged his perceptions of hackers and cybersecurity professionals. She had shown him that there was more to hacking than just breaking into systems. It was about understanding how systems worked and using that knowledge responsibly. As time went on, Alex's admiration for Bella grew stronger. He found himself thinking about her not only as a skilled cybersecurity expert, but also as a person with values and beliefs that resonated with him. He admired her dedication to her work and her commitment to making a difference in the digital world. But Alex knew that he had to tread carefully. He couldn't let his admiration for Bella cloud his judgment or lead him to make reckless decisions. He continued to monitor Bella's online presence discreetly, trying to learn more about her without crossing any ethical boundaries. Deep down, Alex hoped that one day he would have the opportunity to meet Bella and perhaps even explain his feelings to her. He wanted her to know that his admiration was sincere and that he respected her for who she was and what she stood for. Little did Alex know that his secret admiration for Bella would eventually lead him down a path of self-discovery and transformation. A path where he would have to confront his own beliefs and redefine his understanding of what it meant to be a hacker with a conscience. One day, while Alex was exploring different computer systems as he often did, he came across something unexpected: a vulnerability in the security of Bella's company. A vulnerability is like a weak spot or a hole in a wall that someone could use to get inside a place. In this case, Alex found a way to get through the company's defenses without being detected. At first, Alex wasn't sure what to do with this discovery. He knew he could exploit the vulnerability to gain access to more information or to cause harm to the company. It was a tempting thought because it would show how skilled he was as a hacker. But as Alex thought more about it, he began to consider a different approach. Instead of using the vulnerability for personal gain, he decided to do something unexpected. He decided to report it. Reporting a vulnerability means telling the company about the weak spot in their security. It's like telling someone that their front door is unlocked so they can lock it and keep their home safe. Alex knew that by reporting the vulnerability, he could help Bella and her cybersecurity team strengthen their defenses. It was a way for him to use his skills for good instead of causing trouble. So, Alex took a deep breath and anonymously sent a message to Bella's company. He described the vulnerability he had found and explained how someone could potentially exploit it. He didn't reveal his identity because he wanted to remain anonymous. When Bella's cybersecurity team received the message, they took it seriously. They quickly investigated the vulnerability and confirmed that it was indeed a problem. They worked together to develop a plan to fix it and make sure that no one could take advantage of it. Bella was impressed by the anonymous tip. She knew that finding vulnerabilities was part of her job, but it was rare for someone outside the company to report one. She appreciated the effort that had been made to help keep the company's information safe. As the cybersecurity team worked to fix the vulnerability, Bella couldn't help but wonder who the anonymous helper could be. She wanted to thank them for their assistance and acknowledge their contribution to improving the company's security. Meanwhile, Alex watched from afar, knowing that he had made the right decision. He felt a sense of satisfaction, knowing that he had used his hacking skills to make a positive impact. He hoped that his actions would show Bella that not all hackers were bad, and that some, like him, could use their skills responsibly. Reporting the vulnerability had been a turning point for Alex. It made him realize that he could use his knowledge and abilities to help others instead of causing harm. It was a step towards becoming a better hacker, one who used his skills for good and who understood the importance of cybersecurity. Little did Alex know that his decision to report the vulnerability would bring him closer to Bella in ways he hadn't expected. It was the beginning of a journey that would challenge his beliefs about hacking and lead him to discover new possibilities for his future. After receiving the anonymous message about the vulnerability in her company's security, Bella was both surprised and intrigued. She had spent years defending against hackers, but it was rare for someone to voluntarily disclose a vulnerability. Bella gathered her cybersecurity team to assess the situation. They carefully reviewed the information provided by the anonymous tipster and confirmed that there was indeed a potential weakness in their system. It was a serious matter that needed to be addressed promptly to prevent any possible breaches. As Bella and her team worked on fixing the vulnerability, she couldn't stop thinking about the person who had sent the message. She wondered what had motivated them to reach out and help. Most hackers she dealt with were motivated by personal gain or mischief, not by a desire to improve security. Bella admired the bravery of the anonymous helper. It took courage to admit to finding a vulnerability and to share it with the company responsible. She knew that not everyone would have made that choice. It showed a level of integrity and concern for others' safety that she deeply respected. Throughout the process of addressing the vulnerability, Bella kept her eyes open for any clues that might reveal the identity of the anonymous helper. She checked logs and monitored network activity, hoping to find something that would lead her to them. As days passed and the vulnerability was patched, Bella couldn't shake off her curiosity. She wanted to find a way to thank the person who had helped them. She knew that their actions had contributed to making the company's systems more secure, and she felt grateful for that. Bella considered the possibility of reaching out to the anonymous helper directly, but she knew it might not be easy. They had chosen to remain anonymous for a reason, and she had to respect that. Instead, Bella decided to keep an eye on any unusual activities in the company's systems. She hoped that the anonymous helper might reveal themselves in some way, either intentionally or unintentionally. As Bella continued her work, she found herself thinking about the broader implications of cybersecurity. She reflected on how interconnected the digital world was, and how important it was for everyone to play their part in keeping it safe. Bella's curiosity about the anonymous helper extended beyond just their identity. She wondered what had motivated them to become a hacker in the first place. What were their beliefs about cybersecurity, Did they see themselves as a force for good, like she did? These questions lingered in Bella's mind as she navigated her daily responsibilities. She knew that the world of cybersecurity was complex and ever-evolving, and she was determined to stay vigilant against potential threats. Meanwhile, Alex watched from afar, knowing that his decision to report the vulnerability had caught Bella's attention. He felt a mix of nervousness and excitement, wondering if Bella would ever discover his identity. Alex continued to admire Bella for her dedication and skills. He followed her online activities discreetly, curious to see how she would react to the anonymous tip he had provided. As time passed, Alex began to consider the possibility of revealing his identity to Bella. He knew it was risky, but he also wanted her to know that his intentions had been genuine. He wanted to show her that not all hackers were malicious, and that some, like him, could use their skills responsibly. But Alex hesitated. He knew that revealing his identity could jeopardize the respect he had developed for Bella. It could also lead to consequences, both for him and for their newfound understanding of each other. Despite his uncertainties, Alex couldn't deny the connection he felt with Bella. She had unknowingly become a source of inspiration for him, a symbol of what he could aspire to be in the world of cybersecurity. Little did Alex know that Bella's curiosity about the anonymous helper would eventually lead her down a path of discovery, one that would challenge her perceptions and broaden her understanding of the motivations behind hacking. After Alex anonymously reported the vulnerability in Bella's company's security, he found himself in a dilemma. He admired Bella for her skills and dedication to cybersecurity, but he also felt conflicted about keeping his identity hidden from her. As days passed, Alex couldn't stop thinking about Bella and the impact she had on him. One evening, Alex made a decision. He knew he needed to confess to Bella about his involvement in discovering the vulnerability. He wanted to show her that his intentions were genuine and that he respected her work. But he was nervous about how she would react. The next day, Alex gathered his courage and sent an encrypted email to Bella. In the email, he explained who he was and how he had found the vulnerability in her company's systems. He apologized for not revealing his identity sooner and expressed his admiration for her skills in cybersecurity. Bella was surprised when she received Alex's email. She had suspected that the anonymous helper might eventually reveal themselves, but she hadn't expected it to happen so soon. She read Alex's email carefully, trying to understand his motivations and intentions. At first, Bella felt a mix of emotions. She was impressed by Alex's honesty and courage to confess. She appreciated that he had chosen to come forward rather than continue hiding in the shadows. But she also felt a sense of unease. She knew that Alex's actions could have serious consequences, both for him and for her company. Bella consulted with her cybersecurity team and discussed the best course of action. They reviewed their logs and confirmed that Alex's claims were true. He had indeed been the one to report the vulnerability. After much deliberation, Bella decided to respond to Alex's email. She thanked him for coming forward and acknowledged the effort he had made to improve the company's security. She also expressed her concerns about the risks he had taken and the potential consequences of his actions. Alex was relieved to receive Bella's response. He had feared that she might react negatively or report him to the authorities. Instead, Bella showed understanding and compassion towards his situation. She recognized that Alex had acted out of a desire to do the right thing, even if it meant taking a risk. Over the following days, Bella and Alex exchanged emails. They discussed cybersecurity, their shared passion for technology, and their beliefs about the ethical responsibilities of hackers. Bella shared insights from her years of experience in the field, while Alex opened up about his journey as a hacker and his aspirations for the future. As they continued to communicate, Bella began to see Alex in a new light. She realized that he was not just a skilled hacker, but also someone who was willing to learn and grow. She admired his determination to use his skills for good and his commitment to understanding the ethical implications of hacking. Meanwhile, Alex felt a sense of validation from Bella's acceptance. He had always believed that hackers could make a positive impact on cybersecurity if they chose to use their skills responsibly. Bella's willingness to engage with him showed him that his beliefs were not unfounded. As their conversations deepened, Alex and Bella found themselves forming a bond of mutual respect and understanding. They discovered that they shared similar values and goals, despite coming from different backgrounds in the world of cybersecurity. One day, Bella suggested that they meet in person. She wanted to have a face-to-face conversation with Alex and discuss their shared interests further. Alex hesitated at first, unsure of what meeting Bella in person would entail, but he ultimately agreed, eager to continue their discussions and build on the connection they had formed. When they finally met, Alex and Bella found themselves talking for hours. They discussed cybersecurity trends, ethical hacking practices, and the future of technology. They shared stories from their respective careers and exchanged ideas on how to make the digital world safer for everyone. By the end of their meeting, Alex and Bella realized that they had developed a strong bond. They had overcome their initial uncertainties and found common ground in their passion for cybersecurity and their commitment to using technology responsibly. Little did Alex and Bella know that their confession and subsequent conversations would mark the beginning of a new chapter in both their lives, a chapter defined by collaboration, understanding, and a shared vision for a safer digital future. After meeting in person and discussing their shared interests in cybersecurity, Alex and Bella continued to grow closer. They found themselves spending more time together, both online and in person, discussing new developments in technology and their roles in the cybersecurity field. As they talked, Bella began to see Alex not just as a skilled hacker, but as someone who was genuinely committed to using his talents for good. She admired his dedication to understanding the ethical implications of hacking and his willingness to learn from her experiences in the field. Alex, in turn, appreciated Bella's guidance and expertise. He admired her professionalism and her unwavering commitment to protecting the company's information. He found himself learning new things from her every day and gaining a deeper appreciation for the challenges she faced in her job. One day, Bella invited Alex to join her cybersecurity team on a project. She believed that his skills and unique perspective could make a valuable contribution to their work. Alex was honored by the invitation and eagerly accepted. Working alongside Bella and her team was a new experience for Alex. He was used to working alone, exploring computer systems and finding vulnerabilities on his own terms. Now, he had the opportunity to collaborate with others who shared his passion for cybersecurity. As they worked together, Alex proved to be a valuable asset to the team. His knowledge of hacking techniques and his ability to think like a hacker helped them identify potential weaknesses in the company's systems before they could be exploited. Bella and her team appreciated Alex's contributions and welcomed him as a trusted member of their group. They recognized his talent and his commitment to making a positive impact on cybersecurity. Alex felt a sense of belonging that he had never experienced before. Over time, Alex and Bella's relationship deepened beyond just professional collaboration. They became friends who trusted and supported each other. They shared personal stories and experiences, bonding over their shared passion for technology and their desire to make a difference in the digital world. As their friendship grew, Alex began to realize that he had developed feelings for Bella. He admired her intelligence, her strength, and her compassion. He found himself thinking about her constantly, wondering if she felt the same way. Meanwhile, Bella had also begun to see Alex in a new light. She appreciated his kindness, his sense of humor, and his unwavering dedication to their shared goals. She enjoyed their conversations and looked forward to spending time with him, both professionally and personally. One evening, as they were working late on a cybersecurity project, Alex decided to share his feelings with Bella. He took a deep breath and confessed that he had developed romantic feelings for her. He admitted that he admired her more than he had ever admired anyone else. Bella was surprised by Alex's confession, but she was also touched by his honesty and vulnerability. She had begun to develop feelings for him as well, but she had been hesitant to act on them because of their professional relationship. After a moment of hesitation, Bella took Alex's hand and told him that she felt the same way. She confessed that she had been drawn to him since they first met, and that she admired his courage and integrity. From that moment on, Alex and Bella's relationship blossomed into something more than friendship. They began dating and exploring their newfound romance with excitement and joy. They enjoyed spending time together, both inside and outside of work, and supporting each other in their professional endeavors. As their relationship grew stronger, Alex and Bella continued to work together on cybersecurity projects, using their combined skills and knowledge to tackle new challenges. They found fulfillment in knowing that they were making a positive impact on the digital world and supporting each other along the way. Little did Alex and Bella know that their acceptance of their feelings for each other would lead them to a future filled with love, partnership, and continued success in the world of cybersecurity. Together, they were unstoppable, a team dedicated to making the Internet a safer place for everyone. As Alex and Bella's relationship blossomed into a romantic partnership, they found themselves increasingly aligned not only in their personal lives, but also in their professional endeavors. They continued to work together on cybersecurity projects, leveraging their combined skills and knowledge to make a positive impact on the digital world. One of their first major collaborations was on a project to enhance the company's cybersecurity infrastructure. Bella had identified several areas where improvements were needed, and she knew that Alex's expertise could be instrumental in implementing these changes effectively. Together, Alex and Bella analyzed the company's systems, looking for potential vulnerabilities and weaknesses. They conducted thorough assessments and implemented stronger security measures to protect against cyber threats. Alex's unique perspective as a former hacker allowed him to think like an intruder, anticipating potential attack vectors and closing off those avenues of exploitation. Their collaboration didn't stop there. Alex and Bella worked closely with the cybersecurity team to develop new protocols and procedures for incident response and threat detection. They conducted training sessions for employees to raise awareness about cybersecurity best practices and how to recognize and report suspicious activities. As they worked side by side, Alex and Bella found that their skills complemented each other. Bella provided the strategic direction and technical expertise, while Alex brought innovative ideas and a deep understanding of hacking techniques. They became known as a dynamic duo within the company, trusted by their colleagues to lead cybersecurity initiatives effectively. Outside of their professional collaboration, Alex and Bella enjoyed exploring their shared interests in technology and cybersecurity. They attended industry conferences and seminars together, where they exchanged ideas with experts and stayed updated on the latest trends and developments in the field. Their relationship continued to thrive as they supported each other through both successes and challenges. They celebrated milestones together, such as successfully thwarting attempted cyber attacks or implementing new security measures that strengthened the company's defenses. Alex and Bella also faced moments of uncertainty and adversity. They encountered complex cybersecurity threats that required innovative solutions and quick thinking, but they always faced these challenges together, drawing strength from their partnership and mutual trust. Their colleagues admired Alex and Bella's dedication to their work and their ability to balance their professional and personal lives effectively. They saw them as role models within the company, inspiring others to strive for excellence and uphold high standards of cybersecurity. As their reputation grew, Alex and Bella began receiving recognition for their contributions to the field of cybersecurity. They were invited to speak at conferences and participate in panel discussions, where they shared their insights and experiences with a wider audience. Through it all, Alex and Bella remained committed to their shared mission of making the Internet a safer place for everyone. They believed in the importance of collaboration and knowledge sharing in combating cyber threats and protecting sensitive information. Their journey together was not without its challenges, but Alex and Bella faced each obstacle with resilience and determination. They continued to push the boundaries of what was possible in cybersecurity, innovating new approaches and strategies to stay ahead of evolving threats. As they looked towards the future, Alex and Bella saw endless opportunities to make a difference in the world of cybersecurity. They dreamed of launching their own cybersecurity consulting firm one day, where they could help businesses of all sizes protect their data and systems from cyber attacks. But for now, Alex and Bella were content with where they were, a united team, forging ahead in their shared passion for cybersecurity and making a meaningful impact on the digital landscape. Little did they know that their journey together would lead to even greater achievements and adventures in the years to come, a testament to the power of collaboration, dedication, and love in the world of cybersecurity. As Alex and Bella continued to work together and deepen their relationship, they faced new challenges and celebrated successes. Their journey together had strengthened their bond, both personally and professionally. One day, as they were working late on a critical cybersecurity project, Alex turned to Bella with a smile. "I have something important to ask you," he said. his voice filled with determination. Bella looked up from her computer screen, curious about what Alex had to say. She could sense that something significant was about to happen. Taking a deep breath, Alex got down on one knee and took out a small box from his pocket. Inside was a sparkling ring, a symbol of his love and commitment to Bella. "Bella, you've changed my life in ways I never imagined possible," Alex began, his voice steady with emotion. "You've shown me what it means to use my skills for good, to be part of something bigger than myself. Will you marry me?" Bella was stunned. She hadn't expected Alex to propose, especially not in the midst of their work. But as she looked into his eyes, she knew without a doubt that she wanted to spend the rest of her life with him. Tears welled up in Bella's eyes as she nodded, unable to find words. Alex slipped the ring onto her finger, and they embraced, feeling a rush of happiness and excitement. From that moment on, Alex and Bella's relationship took on a new dimension. They began planning their future together, discussing wedding plans, and dreaming about their life as a married couple. Their colleagues and friends celebrated with them, showering them with congratulations and well wishes. They admired Alex and Bella's love story, seeing them as a true example of how passion and dedication could lead to both personal and professional fulfillment. As they continued their work in cybersecurity, Alex and Bella found that their partnership grew even stronger. They supported each other through the challenges they faced, whether it was a complex cyber attack or a difficult decision at work. Together, they navigated the ever-changing landscape of cybersecurity, using their combined skills and knowledge to protect businesses and individuals from digital threats. They were respected within their industry for their expertise and their commitment to making a difference. Outside of work, Alex and Bella enjoyed building a life together. They explored new hobbies and interests, traveled to new places, and cherished quiet moments at home with each other. Through it all, love prevailed. Alex and Bella's relationship was built on a foundation of trust, respect, and shared values. They knew they could count on each other, no matter what challenges came their way. As they looked back on their journey, from the moment Alex first discovered Bella's profile to their shared successes in cybersecurity and beyond, they knew they had found something special. They had found a love that was as strong as their passion for technology and as enduring as their commitment to making a positive impact on the world. Together, Alex and Bella continued to inspire others with their story. A story of love, partnership, and the belief that with dedication and determination, anything is possible. And so, Alex and Bella's journey in cybersecurity and love continued, filled with new adventures, challenges, and triumphs. They knew that as long as they were together, they could face anything that came their way. Little did they know that their love story would continue to inspire others for years to come. A testament to the power of love, resilience, and the shared pursuit of a common goal.